In this part, we will learn ratios versus proportions. Ratios compare, proportions match. Ratio is comparison of two numbers. Ratio is comparison of, or we can say compare two ratios. Compare two quantities. Two quantities. And proportion is when two ratios are equal. Proportion is when two ratios are equal, right? Now let's say we have a recipe A. It's a recipe of mixing juice. You are taking 2 parts syrup, 2 parts syrup, and let's say 3 parts water. 3 parts water. This is recipe A. Now recipe B is you are taking 4 parts syrup, 4 parts syrup and 6 parts water. Now as we know, we can write ratio as 2/3, for example 2 parts syrup and 3 parts water, and another ratio is 4/6. These are equal because if you multiply 4 and 6 by 2 you will get 2/3. So these two ratios are equal. So when two ratios are equal, we say these are in proportion. So proportion is actually two equal ratios, right? Now let's see. We can write ratios like this also. 2:3, one ratio, and 4:6, another ratio, and these are equal. But sometimes we write the proportion sign with 4 dots. 4:6. So when this ratio is equal to 4/6, 2/3 is equal to 4/6, we can write these are in proportion. That means 2:3 is equal to 4/6. Now there is one more magic into it. You see, numbers 2 and 6, they are present at extreme corners. So these are known as extremes. Extremes. And 3 and 4, they are in the middle. One is of the first ratio and one is of the other ratio. These are known as means. Or if you write them in the form of fraction, 2/3 is equal to 4/6. So these will be the extremes and these will be the means. So 2 and 6 are extremes, 3 and 4 are means. Also, it's known as cross multiplication when it is written in the form of fractions. So in cross multiplication, we multiply the numerator of first with the denominator of the other side is equal to numerator of the other side and denominator of the first one. This is cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. And when it is written in the form of ratios, we call it extremes and means. So whenever two ratios are in proportions, product of extremes is always equal to product of means, which is 12 here. And if you cross multiply, even then you are seeing the same result, and this will be equal, which is equal to 12 in both the cases. Now it is a pattern which is true for every number. Let's see the mathematical version of it. So mathematically, if two ratios are equal, let's say first ratio is A/B and second ratio is C/D. So AD will be equal to BC every time if it is written in ratio form. And if it is written in this way or in this way, then these are extremes. When multiplied, this product will be equal to product of means, which is BC. This is true for every situation. Now this will help us to solve certain questions